This is, I think I would call it the square rose, but yeah, more on that later. It takes a single leaf to do it, but I kind of like to do them in pairs on one stem, so this will have 2 roses eventually. It starts off like the regular rose, except you're only folding over one. And it's super important to keep everything square and parallel, I guess, or lots of right angles. You're looking to keep these lined up carefully. So I like to give a little tug, stick your finger here to hold that point, and then just flatten it out from there. Seems to do the precision nice. I don't have the ideal palm for this. You want a super wide one that tapers pretty quickly if you have that option. This is super perfect for that. Also, as you can see what's happening, if you have one side that's green, that's kind of neat. It does a linear thing across the middle in one direction or the other. If they're both green, then you get a nice cross too, so that's kind of cool. Kind of got a, what, like mid-century kind of vibe to it. Mid-century modern roses. Or someone said it kind of reminded them of like the squared nail heads from the Passion. There's something to that too. Kind of see them illustrated in a shape like this pretty regularly. So I love the square shape of this. I'm not going to waste your time by having you watch me do the whole thing, but basically the next one's going to go like this, and you want the corners to meet up there. And it should notch in here really nice. Like so. Yes? And you keep going. Okay, so isn't that lovely? However, these don't dry happy. They look really great for an hour or two, and then stuff starts to go kaput. Let me show you. So this was the first one. Oh dear. Not what we were hoping for. It's a look, however. So then we tried like tying them with the ends coming off of there to see if maybe that would help, but they still look a little wonky. And then this one was a little bit better. And I think I took an extra spine and fished it up through the center and then tied it to this guy. A little bit better, but this definitely by far was the best, and that's the good old dictionary for 2 days. And it's still like, check out this spiral, isn't this great? It's absolutely fun. And I think I just went around to the back, took this one this way and that this way, and just knotted them together and then sat on it. So we don't need dictionaries anymore except for smashing stuff flat. So don't throw your old 2-volume dictionary away, because you might need it for this. So anyway, I've been able to figure out how to keep them square, but I sort of like the spiral anyway. So, yep, that is the square or not square rose. The spiral rose, maybe we should rename it the spiral rose. That's really cool. But you know, if you're doing a big bouquet, you can't exactly smash part of your bouquet in a book for 2 days. So this would just be, you know, for the Palm Sunday palm, 2 leaves. Gonna do this with it, smash it, and then stick it behind the picture of Blessed Mother or something.